Yes, it says people. Welcome to the Real Talk Football TV episode 2. Episode 1. If you ain't seen episode 1, go on YouTube. It's on. Yeah, it's really good. Now we're on episode 2. So episode 1 was basically talking about the prediction of the top 4. Now we're going to talk about the games, some shocks, basically, some routine wins, and some terrible performances. First, talking about Arsenal. But we're going to go to Arsenal first. But first, we're going to kick off the kickoff question. 2 weeks' time is the transfer windows closed. Is there any areas in your team where you think need strengthening, and what players would they be? You only have 1 minute to basically state your case and players. Yeah. 1906. So, what would Liverpool need? What you think we would need for the season for us to challenge Man United, Chelsea, and Man City?
I think the only position we need is a forward.
Mm-hmm.
You know, one of those out-and-out strikers, skillful. You know, one that can go through the lines, go through people, take them on. You know, someone a bit skillful. And for me, the only person left, I think that it's possible come over is probably Doku.
Okay. He's a wide forward.
He's wide, but do you know what I mean? He come inside, he can cut inside. Do you know what I mean? He's good on both feet, and
he's rapid as
he knows where the goal is.
He's rapid.
He knows where the goal is. So, yeah, I would say that we just need someone different, someone with a bit of spark. You know, it'd be easier to say sort of like, you know, a stopgap might be Antonio or something like that, because, you know, he's
underrated, by the way.
Underrated.
Very underrated.
Put him in a better team. Who knows what could happen?
You're right. I think with like if you said like to people, what about Antonio? It's snobbery. They'd be like, oh, Antonio.
Yeah.
Or you ask any centre half in the Prem, who would you like to play against? Most of them are saying Antonio because he's a brute force and he's got a goal in him. And he's not bad, to be fair.
Yeah. So I would say Doku, Antonio.
Doku and Antonio, yeah.
Up front. That's all we need. That's all we need to win the league.
Yeah. I like
I said it. I said it early. I said it.
Frenchie.
Yeah.
Who do Chelsea need? Or do they need?
I'll say another all-around defender that can play across, all across the back. So I'll say Koulibaly from Napoli.
Decent.
Yeah, if we get him, he can even also play as a holding midfield. So I reckon if just him.
Yeah, that's
striker-wise, there's not really anyone on the market, if not Erling. And that's not going to happen. But yeah, Koulibaly will be my first choice. So he can play across the back, hold it midfield. And yeah, anyone that gets injured, he can fit in. Even we can start with Thiago.
Yeah. No, that's a serious guy. That will piss me off if you got Koulibaly. Fucking hell.
They want to spend any more money? Jesus Christ, man! Just went out as Koulibaly, you know. I don't know about the DMC though. When's he ever played DM?
Sorry. Would he be that? Because he's 30 already, so he won't go for crazy money.
No,
you get it.
I think Napoli have had their time of selling him for big money. They've missed that boat.
Yeah, 30. I think we can get him for about 40, 45.
Yeah, that would be serious. That'd be good signing. Tobias, what do you think Man United need? And who do you go for?
Well, we definitely need a DM, isn't it? You can't have two men doing one person's job. Obviously, ideally, you take Kante. You can't. You Kante. He's the only man that can fulfill both them jobs. But you're looking at either Ndidi.
Yeah, that'd be a good signing, to be fair.
Brozovic from Inter.
Yeah.
Or Neves, really.
Yeah. Ndidi's another one who's underrated. He's one of the top 5 holding midfield players in the Prem.
Yeah.
Definitely top 5 holding midfield players in the Prem. Like he don't get no recognition whatsoever.
True.
I think he'd be a great fit for Man United. I don't know about Neves. Neves technically is good, but I don't think he's mobile enough.
I know, but you're definitely going to need an Ndidi if you're going to play the midfield that we're playing. So, yeah.
Well, if I was going to do it for Liverpool, I think we need 3 players. I would say with Chris, I'll go for Doku because I think he is the FSG mold in a sense of buy him young, make him great, and their sell value can go up by the ceiling's high for him. I think he's got
Mane in disguise. Only just
basically. So he's a Mane. Yeah. He's a young Mane who just needs to be managed and coached a bit better. And I think his ceiling is outrageous. A wide forward. I would a number 9. I like that guy from Fiorentina, Vlahovic. Young forward, big, 6'1". He's different, good in the air. And with Trent and Robbo spamming crosses in, he'll score for fun. I think he's decent.
I reckon you don't need Belletti. Go for Belletti.
Nah, technically that's like he's like a Origi with a head. He's gonna head the ball. No disrespect to Origi. Origi won us a Champions League, but and Renato Sanchez. Reason being Renato Sanchez in midfield because he's got something to prove. He was terrible at Swansea, and I think when I watched him at the Euros, he's got something, and I think he's with him. You don't have to play him straight away. You could put him a sub and kind of mold him and kind of make him better. Yeah, so like with Fabinho. When Fabinho came, he didn't play straight away. It's basically after a few months to get used to the Prem. And I think he's very much like Wijnaldum and he's got a goal in him. And I think he would be good. He's kind of like the Liverpool mold of player. But yeah, they're the 3.
He's back to the same form that he was at Bayern, really, or why Bayern brought him, isn't it?
Yeah. So
I don't think if he's not going to go anywhere to sit on the bench, that would be crazy. Anyway,
but he's not going to sit on the bench. He's basically going to rotate, isn't he? And I think, like with Liverpool, we always try to buy these players, but they say, "Are they going to sit on the bench?" When Man City buy players, we don't talk about that. They're just another player. So if you feel good, you'll play. Like with Jota's come, people said, "Oh, he's going to be a backup," but Jota's been banging in goals now. So, like supporters are saying, "Boy, Jota needs to start."
Definitely.
Yeah. So all of that, if you're good enough, you'll play in it.
The only person Jota can start ahead of though is Firmino, isn't it?
Yeah, but if you're Renato Sanchez, you look at Liverpool's midfield, plus most of them are injury prone, you would think like I can get in there.
You're going to get some play. You're going to get some play time out of that.
Like,
definitely.
I'm good enough. Like I'll back myself if I was a midfield player. I look at Liverpool's midfield. I'm like, I can get in there. So yeah, that's who I would go for. But hopefully, if we could get 1 out of 3, or just a forward or midfield player, I'll be happy.
Yeah.
But definitely. Well, I was saying about the shocks. There was routine wins, but the biggest shock at the first game of the season was literally Brentford 2, Arsenal 0. How terrible was that performance by Arsenal? And the figures as well. 1906. I swear you said Arsenal win 4-1.
Yeah, he did.
I did. I hold my hands up. I did until I saw that squad that they put out. When I saw the lineup, I was like, "Who are they?
Yeah,
What's going on here?"
I went for a score draw, but when I saw Lacazette and Aubameyang, I said they've lost. I knew they've lost.
Yeah.
And even with Lacazette and Aubameyang, I thought they would struggle because Brentford are decent. They're going to surprise a few people. Arsenal are terrible.
I know Frenchie's sitting there because he's the only one that predicted it right. So
I forgot about that. Frenchie called Brentford to win 2-1, to be fair.
You know why? I watched Brentford a lot last season because obviously I play with Ethan in it, and obviously Saul's little brother.
Big up Ethan, from Danish Hamlet.
So they have players. It's going to be tough for them, but they can ball, bro. They can play football. They got solid back four. Huh?
Was it Arsenal looking that bad that made Brentford look that good, though?
No, Brentford played good, but Arsenal team was terrible.
It was shocking. It was shocking, but not watching Brentford from last season, I'm thinking Arsenal were that bad. Did they make Brentford look decent?
No, I don't think.
Not at all.
I think Brentford basically beat Arsenal
Mm.
fair and square,
Comfortably as well.
Yeah, so I believe, yeah, if like I said, and Aubameyang was playing, it would have probably be a draw. I would say so, 1-1 or 2-2. But that team Arsenal played, I don't know. I didn't know much players there, to be honest. If he's not the main guys,
It's ridiculous.
It was a terrible performance. You know what? What kills me about Arsenal is that their best players are the youth team players. They're the ones that are carrying Arsenal. You look at Smith Rowe and Saka. They're the ones that are carrying Arsenal. And it's been bubbling for ages with Arsenal. The Arsenal fans, 90% of Arsenal fans don't want Arteta in. The guy, you watch him, this is Arteta every time when they lose. That's what he does. That's the only thing this clown does.
And apologising.
He literally just looking and thinking to himself, shit, what am I supposed to do next in it? Like,
he's lost in it.
Be fair,
it's like he's planning his speech at the end of the game by half time.
Yeah.
be fair, it's a learning curve, isn't it? Not everyone can play like Man City. You got to play to your qualities, and you can't make Arsenal play like Man City, and you haven't got the players to do it. So
Nah.
out.
No.
Like, the passing and the back that I don't get.
It kills me because you haven't got Edison down there. You know what I mean? And when you want to play like that, you need an Edison to control it, because Leno gives the ball away. As soon as Leno gives the ball away, it's panic stations.
Yeah, that's it.
100%.
It's a wrap.
And you know what I feel sorry for is Ben White. I feel sorry for that kid. He's come into an absolute car crash. Like, he's 50 million, yeah. I don't blame him. It's 50 mil. They paid 50 mil for him, and he's got into a defense like that. So in Arsenal's head, he is basically the linchpin, like the Van Dijk, to come in and shore up the defense.
Yeah, no, that defense
That can't happen. I feel for him.
nothing.
No.
I don't.
feel for him.
I don't.
No.
What?
No. He got roasted like a Sunday lunch.
Well, that's what I'm saying. So he's got killed, and then when I haven't rewatched Ben White that much, but for someone who's basically played one season in the Premier, you pay 50 mil, and then the first 10 minutes, Ivan Toney absolutely just bullied him. Oh, he absolutely just bullied him.
Totally.
So when I first did 10 minutes, I was like, it's over. It's over. And 50 million pound, I feel for him because I don't see it going. Only seen it going one way. It's going to be a car crash. Absolutely terrible.
Yeah, the front two of Brentford ran Arsenal ragged, man.
Run right.
Yeah, they were running that forward. But yeah, Arsenal, you could see it coming from a miles away, man. Arsenal right now, they don't believe that they are rebuilding themselves. Like, they are in that process that it's just going bad. Like, Man U had that about 4 seasons, Gav, you guys had? It was just going bad. Team's gonna have that bad.
I don't think it was that bad since Moyes, I ain't gonna lie. We had it bad.
But what I'm saying is Arsenal run is gonna be, I think, longer than any other top 4 team.
What's it, 17 years now without winning the title? 17 turns to 20 very quickly.
Keep on challenging for it, because they're gonna.
Yeah. How many years out of the top 4 have they been already? So.
It's been a long time.
A hell of a long time.
No,
Can they afford to?
Yeah,
I don't know.
They're not. They can't afford to. They can't afford to.
For me, I just hope that Chelsea release Lukaku, because I can see Drogba versus Senderos Part 2. Ben White might need to go back to Brighton.
You can see it all over it. It is Drogba versus 2.0, boy. He's gonna run right.
Yeah.
I reckon he'll bag a couple because they're saying he's involved Saturday. If
Yeah.
that's neutral, I'm starting.
Yeah.
You know, he could get the hat-trick easily, but
So, when they came out with the news that he was going to get involved, I know Arsenal, man, that was just sinking.
Yeah.
Just like,
I feel
depression.
I feel sorry for Benjamin White because, and then next week he's got City afterwards as well. They've absolutely killed him, haven't they?
Yeah.
I've seen it next.
oh mate,
would you pull up with a calf?
Confidence.
Pull up with a little calf sprain or something just to keep you out a couple of games?
I'm telling you.
I'll pull up with more than one injury because I'm one injured. I might try and strap it up and get man out there. I will say 2 points in the fire. Sure.
Going for a head of concussion, something, just to keep your A&E business. Oh wow!
Oh, stop it! Yeah, Arsenal are in dire. Dire. Another shock was Spurs City. Like let me say City because I know people think I'm anti-City. I know it's one game, but it's a trend, isn't it? Now you look at it, the Champions League final, they lost 1-0. Leicester, they lost 1-0. Spurs, they lost 1-0. And if you look at them games, for the first 15 minutes, they started off well in all their games. Apart from that, they never looked like scoring. They just got the same type of players in there. And Gundogan last year was their top goal scorer. And I'm telling you, if Harry Kane doesn't come, I don't see them scoring tons of goals like they did before. Maybe I'm wrong, but I just look at it. They need a forward ASAP because they just don't look like they're going to score. They look like they could create chances, but they don't look like they're going to score.
I mean, I don't know. I think, some of the Spurs players, do you know what I mean? I haven't seen them play like that for seasons. Do you know what I mean? They were the way they were closing down, the way that, it was like they gave City some work.
All right, 1906. I'm sorry to cut you. You didn't finish, but do you think, like I've been saying, the fans? It changes when you've got fans in the stadium. Like that wouldn't have happened a season ago in the sense of the closing down. Like you have to close down because the fans are all over you.
Yeah.
So that fans gives you the 20% extra. And that's why City run away with the league in a sense of they are the best team without no fans because they don't need fans because they're going to keep the ball for fun.
Yeah.
But they didn't start off great though.
Oh, City?
Yeah, they didn't start off great.
I thought they were excellent against Tottenham. Tottenham looked short.
No, I'm talking last year. They didn't start off great.
No, they didn't start off great.
They started off slow, and then they went 20-something games unbeaten. Do you know what I mean? Or 20 consecutive wins. That's what they do. I think it's too early for City, man. Like, it's easy enough to say, yeah, but I don't know. They're one of those. You hope, but unfortunately, look how many players they rested. No, like I just think that sometimes Pep tries to mock it sometimes. Like, how many first teamers were out? Do you know what I mean? We can say what we're saying, and I understand what you're saying, but look at the players that didn't start. Do you know what I mean?
All right. So if you look at the defense, what player they had Ake and they had Mendy, and who played right back? Cancelo. So if you were to pick the regulars, who makes that team at the defenders makes that team a lot better? Because I don't think
Carl Walker,
100%.
John Stones has had a bit of a reprieve, isn't it? But I'd probably take him over Ake. I'm not a massive Ake fan. I'd probably rather play Ake left back than Mendy. So that's what I mean. I would rather you play Ake left back than you're sort of counteracting the counter attack because they just followed the mantra in there. Bag of pace up front.
Yeah.
Spring on them. That's it. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You need one chance.
Yeah. Sorry.
I said all they needed was that chance or a bit of quality, and it come. And Bergwijn should have finished them up. You know what I mean?
Yeah, he should have.
But he knocked it because of the team he played. Like if they're fit enough to be in the bench, sometimes you're like, okay, well, wouldn't you rather them give you 60 minutes and see where you are after that than sort of start and then try and chase the game.
Yeah,
I don't know, man.
Yeah.
I just think that he did try and mock it, like even down to playing Grealish in the free.
well, that's where Grealish will play.
He will play there. He will
there.
play there. But first game against Tottenham, was it the wisest move? I don't know. Like,
I think
So,
I mean, I don't think it's anything to get excited about personally. I mean, City hasn't won at Spurs for a couple of seasons now.
yeah, it's their bogey team, isn't
For a
it?
few seasons, and look where Tottenham end up, and look where City end up. So you know,
City is as they never won in that stadium.
no,
No, they haven't.
What are you gonna say as well? Tottenham play. I don't like Spurs, but you have to give credit when credit is due. I really don't like Spurs, but they play good.
Yeah, they had a good game plan. I think they soaked up pressure. I think that Tanganga?
yeah, Tanganga.
I think he played well in a sense of.
And that Skip played well as well.
Yeah, he did. He did.
Yeah,
I don't know how they've been playing Harry Winks and not.
I know.
Skip guy because Jesus, I don't know. Winks should have been the one out on loan, but yeah, that's not my business. But at least Ali, you know what? Mixed race. I'm praying for Ali to bring it back. You know, he's getting us down.
Yeah, I hope he gets better because he lost his way as a youngster. Ali was looking like
unreal.
the truth. He looked unreal. I was
He was
like,
unreal.
This youth is going to be as good as anything he wants to be. So have I.
For him, I got time for him, man. He's a
Yeah,
baller.
yeah. He fell off. But
He lost his way. I think maybe under Mourinho, he lost it.
at the end of Poch, he lost his way, I reckon.
Yeah.
And then
he wasn't hitting the headlines at all, was he?
Nah.
end of Poch, he
think
lost his way, and then I think he got a bit too stagnant. But then Mourinho, as Mourinho does, you're always going to struggle when you're
Yeah,
type
he
of
is.
player that Ali is. But
Yeah.
Nuno's a decent guy, man. So I like Nuno.
Yeah.
We put him in that free, and he was tracking back. So
He was doing his thing. Like I like him. I hope he comes back. He's still young. He's
a
only
baller.
24. He's only 24, which is bonkers.
mad, isn't
Feels
it?
like he's been around forever.
True.
Like,
Mad.
and nowhere near the England team. Crazy.
No, that's
Literally.
mad. That's
Crazy.
mad.
Everyone forgot, like, no Ali. Just
5 years. Gone.
disrespected, really. It's
Yeah.
his own fault, though. I ain't gonna lie. He started
Yeah.
getting on this, dating models malarkey. He's young, innit?
Yeah.
You let him enjoy his money.
That's true.
Yeah,
It's
you gotta
true.
enjoy
For real.
yourself.
You can't blame him, innit? It's mad.
Yeah.
Yeah. But going over to Man United, massive 5-1. Like I was quite impressed, but I don't want to go in the butt because I'm Liverpool. But I think Leeds are suited for Man
Oh,
United.
yeah.
Leeds are just you beat them 6-2 last
6-2
year?
last year. Yeah.
6-2 last year, 5-1. Leeds are Leeds, and you think and they play 1-to-1 marking all over the pitch. And when you've got runners like Bruno Fernandes, arguably is the best midfielder in the Prem that making third man runs. You have to agree with that.
He's
And
like, come on, continue.
but yeah, so making third man runs, and basically you're literally playing man to man. So if you switch off for a minute, you've got the whole of the grass, and it literally it went to 2-1. Great finish by Greenwood, by the way. But 2-1. But we're going to come to Greenwood in a minute because I think he's ridiculous.
Yeah,
but,
it's quality.
2-1. It went to 2-1. You just knew when I watched it, I said this could be 7 or 8. They just like every time Man United got the ball, Leeds are like just opening up the floodgates, just opening up the gate. Go and score.
Leeds is wide open, man. It's just
come on.
If
To be honest, it was smart from United, and it all played into United's hands. Like they brought Varane out, got the crowd gas. Do you know what I mean? They played the McTominay and Fred, and he played Pogba in the left-hand side role because he couldn't
4
have played.
assists, by the way.
He couldn't have played Pogba in the 2 because Leeds dominate in the area too much. They run too much. So smart of him, put him on the left. And Pogba does when you give him time and space, he does what he does, doesn't it?
Yeah, he kills you.
I mean,
Yeah,
he gives some great balls.
4 assists. He set up a few for
Fernandes.
Fernandes.
He set out
He
Greenwood,
kind of run the show.
and he set out Fred.
Yeah, he's got good technical ability.
I mean, Fred looked good. For Fred to look good, It must have been a rollover. Do you know what I mean? Lottery rollover for Fred to look good.
Even
Come on.
Fred scored as well, didn't it?
Fred,
He scored.
Fred, you know, when we look,
That's who you know it's a good day at the office, boy. Fred scores.
Composure. But to be fair, I think it all worked in our favour.
I'm
It
frozen.
was always going to happen against Leeds. I don't think I had too much concerns about Leeds. As you say, they sort of set up perfectly for us.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think it's a good start, but you can't get excited when you support Man U. Moyes won 4-0, didn't he, at the start of the season when he took over 4 or 5-0.
Yeah.
Look how that ended. So you just got to watch for the games coming.
Yeah.
The teams that are going to sit behind, like the Newcastles and all the things that you don't have to break down Leeds, do you?
Yeah.
You just it's so,
when
it was all about the teams that you have to break down, and are we going to be able to do it?
I mean, there was a lot of excitement today listening to.
Say that again.
Leeds will give any team chances.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah. And that's what they were saying today. You know, I was listening to a bit of Talk Sport today, and you know, there was like, you know, the way Leeds opened up. You know, it was like Moses walking through. Yeah, you know, and you just think, oh, I don't want to bring up his name again, but Fred, you know, he was passing like Zidane.
I don't know about that still. I don't know about that.
Mad. No, but it is. But going on to that game as well, like I'm trying to think of pure finishers that, like, Greenwood is like, he's like a throwback in a sense of a pure finisher. Left foot, right foot, volleys, it don't matter. Like, you knew when he went through, I said, that's a goal. Left foot, bottom corner across. His technique of striking the ball, like, he's so gifted. It's like he could be anything he wants. And I think out of all the youngsters, they talk about all the youngsters like Foden, he's the one. He's the one.
I told you when you were coming through. I told you.
You did, to be fair. He's the one. I was like, oh my God, like, as a pure striker.
He's got that Van Persie about him. He's got that
gifted.
Van Persie strike.
He's gifted. Gifted.
He's similar to Fowler as well in a way. How Fowler was when he was coming through. His finish is done. And the right wing, the time on the right wing has helped him out as well.
Yeah, 100%. I think he's
Is he now first choice?
No, he won't be. He'll be rotation.
This season has to be.
He won't be first choice. I don't think he will.
He won't be. Not first choice up top, man.
Old is Greenwood, what, 19?
He's only about 19. 20. He's 19 now. I think he's 19. He's not going to be.
I reckon. First. By the time he's 21.
Huh?
You go on front, Man, you got Cavani,
Martial, Rashford.
Yeah, but I think, me personally, Martial should not be starting in front of Greenwood. Not at this time.
I hear you, man, but obviously now right wing is not strong.
He will be first choice.
I don't think so.
I don't. I think Cavani will be.
I think Cavani's first choice.
I think with Greenwood, he's young, he's versatile. And I think with one thing with Man United, they're good.
Cavani and Greenwood.
Yeah, and Martial.
Good. You don't need Martial, man. Martial is washed.
How Martial, bro?
Martial is finished. Believe me.
He's not.
Martial is just a spare guy for the cops.
He's not.
He is. I think he's your Origi, to be honest.
What? You know what, man? Listen. Liverpool fans will hate him because of his debut. I appreciate that. You don't remember that goal? I know, OG. I know you remember that goal. Yeah? I know you do.
Vaguely.
So they always hate him. So, but I don't know, man. Martial, I've always said that he'll come good, but I don't know.
He's 20, you know, was it 5 years now at Man United? It could be 6. He's 25 now.
He's past now. There's no time.
But I always go back to Mourinho, man. He had 3 of them years under Mourinho, man. Like Mourinho stifled all of them guys' development.
Yeah, 100%. 100%.
He started, like, Mourinho does what he does, but he's more with experienced players, isn't he? I wouldn't trust him with a youngster. And I think that's been proven. Look at the youngsters he's let go.
Yeah, 100%.
You know what I mean? He let go bloody Robin. Going back old school, he let go Robin, he let go bloody
De Bruyne,
Lukaku, Salah. Like, he's not that youngster guy.
Yeah, no, he's got no time for youngsters.
He
Kobe
has
is-
he
yeah.
has to be 25, 26, like
Yeah,
made player,
experience.
fully made,
Yeah,
like on the roll.
yeah,
Unless
100%.
otherwise he doesn't want to know. It's too much time.
Mm.
He
Yeah.
doesn't want to teach.
Wow.
Definitely. Big window for Man United.
Yeah,
They
man,
look
we're here,
good.
man. We're here.
Look good. Greenwood, he's a player. But it's going over to Chelsea. Routine. It's going to the routine wins now. Chelsea 3-0. Routine win. They look very good. Crystal Palace are work in progress. But Chalobah, is that Chalobah's younger brother?
No, that's
Oh,
Trevor.
The same question, but I don't know.
I think he is. I think he's Chalobah's
Yeah.
younger brother. Chalobah's at Watford. He used to be at Chelsea.
Okay,
But his
okay.
younger brother. But he looked very
Is
good. But
Is
Chelsea's got
Trevor,
some
is
youngsters.
Trevor and Nathaniel in it? Who's the older
Yeah,
one?
Nathaniel's his brother, isn't it?
But the crazy thing is, that we had players missing as well.
Yeah,
Right.
100%. The squad is
Crazy.
strong.
So there's more to come. Like, there's
Yeah,
not much.
100%.
You played
Huh?
He was
the,
expected. He was
you played
expected.
the Palace team with like 11 new players, isn't it? Like, well,
Yeah.
I know they played a lot of the old.
It don't matter. Like, it don't matter. It's confidence that this season, I think every Chelsea fan, it's like, we could say, well, at Liverpool 2 seasons ago when they won the league. It's like I got that confidence now. We're not gonna root through the league.
That Shaq confidence, yeah.
No, not that much. It's not.
We're coming to Liverpool Norwich soon, man, won't it? we've got a section on that soon.
But yeah, the confidence is there. The players is there, the coach is there, and I think we can. It's looking good. It's looking good. Especially Thiago needs to come. Lukaku needs to get him on, and and a lot of players they haven't even hit third gear yet. So
Lukaku to come in. It's
No, but one of the most underrated players has got to be Alonso. There's got to be.
Not for me.
Especially in the
He's a unsung hero, isn't he?
Ex-Bolton, Marcus Alonso, ex-Bolton. Come on.
He used to play for Bolton, I remember that. And the thing is, with Alonso, with a 3 at the back as a wing back, he's supposed to be the best in the Prem. As a wing back.
Huh?
Say that again?
Wasn't he at Sunderland at some point?
I don't think so. I remember him being at Bolton.
Bolton, and then he went Fiorentina, innit?
Yeah. So one of them Italian sides, and then come back.
And then Conte bought him, but he's very good, especially in the 3 at the back. Going forward, I think he's one of the best wing backs, if not the best wing back. If you're playing a back 5, he's very good.
Because he's done, bro.
Yeah, he's free kick specialist. But Chelsea looking good at his routine. Coming over to the mighty Reds, another routine win against Norwich, 1906.
Well, all I'm going to say, it was like, I don't know, he was giving players minutes. I was thinking, he's putting Milner out there. And I was thinking, well, why Milner? Why Milner? He's got the energy and everything else, and then your boy.
He did that because in Norwich is rubbish, and that's probably Milner first start in a long time. So he gave him some game against the rubbish.
Giving him some minutes. Cater.
What's Liverpool next game?
Burnley at home.
So we start again.
Yeah.
But I think when you guys gonna have a serious team, I don't think Milner will start if you guys go fully fit.
That's what I'm saying. It was like a minutes thing. It was like, let's Cater again. We putting him on for. But anyway, it was. I know Shaq. I know he's your boy. But again, go on, have a run around. I would have liked to seen Jones and.
He was injured. Curtis Jones was injured.
That's a start.
Yeah, shock.
Who's the who's the other one? Who's the other one? Young'un.
Elliot. Yeah, he came on, but he was never going to start. Like with Liverpool, we played Milner, but because Henderson just come back, Thiago's just come back. Fabinho's just come back from the Copa America. So the team that he put out, especially in midfield, I wasn't surprised. But the game wasn't. I knew how it would go. Norwich are the perfect team. They're a bit like Leeds in the sense of they play nice football. They might get in good areas, but they're never going to hurt you. After the first 15 minutes, they've done their little thing.
Yeah.
But after we scored, it was literally easy.
It was stroll. It was a stroll. It was expected. It was expected.
Literally easy. And the figures as well. It's a 3-0. I know it's Norwich. But it felt like, with Van Dijk back and then Matip, when I've watched Liverpool before, it's panic station. I'm watching it in my heart racing because the defense. But when Virgil's there, I'm just watching it just normal. Just
how
normal,
excited was to see Virgil back there.
Just to see him there, it's like, it's cool now, isn't it? Everything's back to normal, isn't it?
Time to go to the fridge, get a beer. Yeah. Nothing was going to go on at the back while you're away from the screen.
I'm telling you, and the thing is with Virgil as well, if you watch, I don't know if you watch the game, all of it, but what he gives us, them diags, the 60-yard sprays, he done about 7 of them, about 3 to Mane, 60 yards, zings it, and he just breaks the line. He breaks the lines for us, and we've missed that so much. So when Mane and Salah, they're getting the ball high up the pitch, because he's mostly the best in the Prem at spraying passes, and we've missed that. He's like, it's key. And when you've seen him back, it's like, it's fine. It's fine.
Yeah.
But routine, it felt like when we won the league, that type of performance, professional. But it's a long way to go.
There is. It was
Long
only
way to go.
Norwich. It was only Norwich.
Yeah, it was only Norwich. But Watford versus Aston Villa, I watched that game. I think Aston Villa will be all right, but Ismail Sarr, Frenchie, you're mute.
Oh, sorry. I got that right too as well.
Yeah, you said Watford to win, innit?
Yeah.
Did you?
You said Watford to win. But Ismail Sarr absolutely ruined the Taggart. Oh my God. I haven't seen a winger rip a left back like that in a long time. It got so bad they had to take him off.
He was worried for like his 5th win after like 2 minutes.
Since Montero destroyed what's his name?
Chambers.
That's I was actually in tears, bro.
He absolutely ruined him.
Montero really ruined Chambers, bro. I was like, oh my God. Yeah, take him off.
Yeah, they took him off. He absolutely ruined him. He is so rapid. It is unreal. I don't know too much of Watford.
He won't be there for long, though.
No, he won't.
Everyone wanted Sarr last year, though, didn't they?
Yeah.
Everyone wanted him.
Yeah.
I saw you guys were looking at him as well.
Yeah, but we wanted him. But it was,
you didn't want to pay 30 mil for him.
40, they wanted 40, didn't they?
Yeah, that was kind of a side-eye look.
Yeah, and that's what we got Jota instead, because Jota was more kind of proven, if you know what I mean, in the sense of scoring goals. But Sarr absolutely ruined Aston Villa. I think Aston Villa will be all right.
That's why he got it, because remember when he tore you lot apart for the 4-0? Yeah.
3-0, 3-0, and he ripped us apart.
He did.
I
knew I liked him. I knew the reason I liked him.
But he's Mane's brethren, isn't it? They're friends.
Oh,
yeah, that's Mane's like little brother and that. But, he is a problem. I didn't know too much about Watford, but they have got a bag of pace.
Yeah, but quick.
Is it Dennis?
Dennis, Nigerian guy, isn't he?
Yeah, so they had him, and then Hernandez came on and scored an absolute worldie.
Yeah, Dennis is alright. Dennis is just erratic, bro.
Yeah. But they will cause a few teams problems. I was quite impressed with them.
Villa played the wrong team though. Try not to start Bailey.
Yeah, he should have started him.
He should have started. Can't have started. But
he should have started him. Yeah, but Burnley, thank God they lost. Hopefully my prediction of them going down, I'm not going to talk too much about them, 2-1.
Do we have to speak about Burnley, bro?
I ain't talking about Burnley. Come on, I ain't talking about it. So I said I'm going past Burnley.
All right.
Yeah, come on.
Turn the page.
Burnley's lost 2-1. Everton beating Southampton.
They went 1-0 up though. I got that one right. I said Brighton would win.
Did you say Brighton would win?
I'm sure I did.
I think I said draw. But
I can't remember what I said.
Yeah, but
No,
Oh, you
Everton
need to
beat.
write them down next time.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm gonna do the next show. Write them down. Everton beating Southampton 3-1. I watched that game a bit. I'll go a little bit too much on it, but Rafa literally is playing. Literally, just get the ball and whip it into the box for Calvin Lewin to dive and put his head, his chin, his elbow, anything on it.
Yeah,
It was
everything
just
on it. Ankle.
It was like a cross after cross after cross. And
That's why he brought Townsend, though. That's why
Yes.
that's why he brought Townsend.
Yeah,
Sam, he went straight Big Sam on them, bro. You got
did.
Townsend, Demari Gray on the other side. That's just coming quick.
Just a lot of crosses.
You know what, though? I'm not going to divert, but I think you got to have a next one. We've got to talk about Big Sam, underrated managers. I think Big Sam's going to be in there because if Big Sam done what Rafa done,
they will kill him, innit?
It's true. It's true.
Big
It's
Sam,
true.
yeah. The ball he was playing, I'm not even diverting, but yeah.
No, that is so true. That is so true. But
It was not suitable though. You could see it. It wasn't like Everton was playing like attractive football. They wanted basic football. Gay on the right, whip it in, get or any chance you get.
But Rafa does what any good manager does, isn't it? You work with what you have, isn't it? Like,
and that's what he does.
Don't do what Arteta does. You don't start playing unbelievable like Man City ball at the back when you haven't got the players to do it.
Yeah.
What you got. That's what it is.
Arteta about this.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Well, Rafa. If you look at his trophy record, he's elite, isn't it? So
he's world class.
Yeah. So
Valencia.
So Liverpool.
Liverpool.
He's everywhere he's gone. He's
Chelsea.
won really. Chelsea. He's won. So Rafa will go to Everton, look at it, and go, "Listen, I've got a unit up front who's great in the air. I need some wingers who could just whip balls in the box. If I can keep everybody tight,
play the easy ball.
And you know, with a Rafa team, it's going to be structured. It's going to be hard to beat. So he's thinking, if I can make it hard to beat, and I've got great crosses into the box, Calvin Lewin's going to score a ton of goals.
Yeah, but I didn't understand the Townsend transfer though. That baffled me, bro. I was working.
Now you do.
I was like, how did that happen?
Because say what you want about Townsend, but he can whip a ball in. To be fair,
I'm not talking down on anything. He got a move. Well, that was unexpected for me because me personally, if I see him leave Palace, I would see him maybe going to the Championship or something.
Yeah, definitely. Like a Burnley.
Yeah.
Someone just come up.
I was just like, Townsend, but and when you look at him, it don't seem like the type of Benitez.
Didn't Rafa have him at Newcastle though?
He did have him at Newcastle. He did.
I think
he did.
He had him at Newcastle, didn't he?
But he doesn't look like an Everton fit. But you understand why now Townsend's got Everton because of his delivery. He's got great delivery, left foot, right foot, and he puts it in early. So Rafa's looked at it and said, "I need someone who can cross the ball," and he's got him on a free.
The wild card for me in that team though is Gray. I like it.
But he keeps letting me down, man. I keep telling Shaq the same thing.
He fell off, but I like him. If he can just play, he'll be all right, man.
Yeah. I agree, though. I agree, man. If we get that regular football, if he can get that regular football, I think, he can go back to the Birmingham days.
Well, is there a worse centre half partnership than Holgate and Keane?
Is Holgate really a centre half though? Isn't he alright?
He's a utility, but they play him at centre half a lot of the time, isn't it?
Rafa will get them regimented though. It will make them hard to beat. They'll be hard to beat. They'll be annoying to play against, to be fair.
But when you say Shaq, Shaq, when you say like it doesn't fit Everton, I always see Everton as a team that just grab players. I don't know. I don't see them like all out. Yeah, we're going to buy this man for the left back, that one for right, that one for holding mid, that kind of thing. I think it's like whoever's available, they grab from it.
This year they've been different now. This year with the signings that they've made signings that they half need. They haven't gone for them fake like 50 mil or them random signings that they've been trying to do.
Yeah. Because you know what, Everton are one of them. You know, like Everton are like a little brother who like always wants to be with his big brother who's cool and that. They always want to be with. They want to, they're ones that just want to really grab and be with the big boys, innit? So they'll do anything what they can to be with the Liverpools and Man Uniteds and that. And so they'll spend money. They'll spend £60 million on some random guy that no one wants, and they'll still end up being 10th.
No one's heard of.
You're on mute, Frenchie.
Yeah, sorry. They're getting sucked in.
Yeah.
Everton getting sucked in. They see the big clubs, the big top four spending. So they say, okay, let's go and splash. But on who? They bring in, like I always say, Everton bring too many like second-hand players. If you know what I mean, second-hand players, you'll be like, they'll buy someone for let's say Newcastle. But it won't be the main man at Newcastle. It will just be that guy. It won't go for the Maximan or somebody. You will just get that.
What they do is, when big teams talk about certain players, like Richarlison being an example, quite a few teams were looking at Richarlison, but no one wanted to take the punt on him. They said, all right, cool, 50 mil. Do you know what I mean? Blew everyone out of the water. Gylfi was a weird one because Gylfi failed at Tottenham. Yeah. So I don't know why because didn't they spend around that
30 mil? 30 mil. I suppose 30 mil or 40 mil. Was it 40 mil?
I think it's big money. I think.
Yeah, big money.
Big money, man. But yeah, it's random. It's very random, or what they used to do. But in terms of Digne and Alan and Decore,
they've got a decent spine. I think Everton will do all right with Rafa. They'll between 8th and 10th.
Yeah.
But 8th and 10th. West Ham won't take too much on West Ham. West Ham beating Newcastle. That's not really a shock. 4-2. I think West Ham have a good season. I think West Ham have a good season today.
Maximilian now. All I'm saying is Zaha needs to just rip up wherever he thinks he's going, because whoever's thinking about Zaha, forget it and just go and buy it.
But I'm telling you, if I had money, 50 mil or whatever, I'm bringing St. Max. I think he's so bad. He's so bad. And when you've got a Gucci headband, you're coming to do bits in it.
What he was doing to the left back was ridiculous.
Say that again.
St. Maximin, he's been bad from a minute.
Yeah, he's
Saint Etienne. Wasn't he at Saint Etienne?
Yeah, he's been he's through that French league for a long time. I was surprised he stayed there for a long time though.
They were blessing him from when he was young now, so I'm surprised that he stayed so long. And then when he come to Newcastle, I was thinking, I know about something.
He's been chewing that French league like long time.
I knew about St. Max on like FIFA. Is it FIFA 18 or something? The young St. Max, bro. You get St. Max, yeah.
Bag of pace.
It's an 88 rated. Bag of pace.
99,
He's a problem. He's a problem. It will be his last season at Newcastle because Mike Ashley loves to sell. He loves to sell, Mike.
Yeah, but Mike Ashley does it again, innit?
Yeah, he does.
Him again. How much did he get him from?
Real business, man.
I think it's about 15 mil. I think it's like 15
mil. 20 mil. No more
trainers,
yeah.
Yeah.
He had to make some back after he signed Joelinton, though, didn't he? Jesus Joelinton.
That's another show, man.
How is that scout still? No, that scout can't be working. I'm not even.
Newcastle, man. I feel sorry for them, man. It's gonna be a long road for them. I think they won't be in trouble because they got St. Max and I got Wilson. Wilson will get goals for him. So
yeah, I think after seeing them, I thought, nah, they ain't going down. But yeah.
Definitely. All right, guys. You can follow us, and if you look at the screen, you can follow us on Twitter, and we're on TikTok as well. So follow us. Yeah. So guys, anything else for you got to say?
Well, you're not doing the predictions for the next round of results now.
So I was going to do that that's the next episode. So we'll do it at the end of the week.
So no, cool.
Yeah.
Okay.
So the end of the
All right.
week. So end of the week. So guys, like, comment, and subscribe. Real Talk TV. Guys, bless.
And you meant to say that like, comment, and subscribe at the start. That's why everyone says that at the start.
I said that. I'm different. I said at the end, didn't it?
Press that.
I
no.
said
I did it my way.
did it my way. Like, comment, and subscribe. All of that. All right, bro. We're out.
All right,
bro.
man. Cool. Bye bye.